Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. If you've not been here before, a massive warm welcome to you, and if you have, welcome back to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. So today's video is going to be my 2020 project pan. So this is the intro to it. Now when I sat down last night, I thought 20 products was going to be too extreme, just because I'm not just doing like a rolling project pan. I also want to show my stash as well. I've got quite a lot of new palettes for Christmas, so I do want to make use out of them. So I just thought 20 items would be too much, but going through the items, I pulled 10 items and I thought that would be alright, but then I kind of went through my everyday makeup drawer and saw what I was using on an everyday basis, and I've added those into the project pan for 2020. So let's talk about them. So the first thing is this perfume. So this I obviously was using in 2019 at the back end of it, and to be honest, it's nearly all done now. No, sorry, I thought there was marks on it. It's nearly all done now. Probably another couple of weeks and it will be done, and then we'll put another perfume into the collection, because I do want to keep rolling perfumes in, just because I have got some older perfumes and they obviously need to be used. So that's the first item. The second item is this. It's the Revolution and Imagination Highlight to the Moon palette, and I've made a lot of progress in this palette in 2019. If you're a regular viewer of my Shop My Stash videos, you'll already know that. So I've hit pan on, I think it's Pretty Heart, so that's pretty much all gone. I can't get any more out of that, and to be honest, I can't get much more out of My Guile. So when that's gone, I'll have to bring in a different face powder. Somebody's told me that this shade here, Cayute, it's very comparable to the Benefit Hoola Light, so I'm going to try it. I don't think it will work for my skin tone, but I do want to use these bronzers here. So we've got Literally, which is almost done, Warrior, and then this one is just far too dark, so that one's going to get left out. But yeah, I do want to focus on these two bronzers, and then maybe the highlighters as well, just because they've barely been used. So yeah, I want to see what damage I can do on that palette this year. Then we had this one. So I have put some items in the little basket here from 2019, and one of them you will remember is this one. So this is the Tala Tease palette. So if you watched my project pan last year, you'll know that I panned this entire shade Whisper, and I would like to do that with that shade there, which is Wink, and then that shade Crush. Crush has got a huge dip in it, so I should be able to get some really good use out of that, and also First Kiss. Now I'm not too bothered about these two shades here, but I would really like to use these three shades up if I can. But I've also got the Too Faced Chocolate Bar that I'm panning 6 eyeshadows in, so it might be quite difficult to do that, but that's in there anyway. The Too Faced Chocolate Bar isn't in this, so basically I've got 21 items, not 20. But this one is going to be finished really soon. I don't want to open it up. I opened it up in my last project pan, so I will leave that here somewhere. It's just because it is really on its last legs and it was broken last time, and I'm just trying to get the last dregs of it out before there is no more in. So there is just a minuscule amount. So yeah, I want to pan that completely. So that's number 3. Number 4 is this Bare Minerals Prime Time. It's like a travel size primer, and as you can see, I've actually cut it open. There is probably enough for a couple of uses, and then that will be gone. So then we can put something else in. But yeah, I really do like this Bare Minerals primer. So that's number 4. Number 5 is this foundation. I did put foundations in last year, but I don't think I put it in the intro. But this one I really do want to use up. It's practically all used up anyway. As you can see, there's a large window there. There's a large window there. At the moment, I'm having to like literally scrape it just to get product out. So we'll see how we get on with this one, and like the other products that I've shown you, they'll probably be out of the collection soon anyway. So this is the PS Pro Longwear Mineralised Foundation with an SPF of 15, and it's in the shade Porcelain. So that is, I think that's 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5. Then we've got some Colourpop items, basically the Colourpop items that I had last year, but didn't really do that well with them, if we're being honest. We've got this Hanky Panky eyeshadow. Now, I was using it quite a lot and I did do really well with it, but then it just got left to the side and I was shopping my stash more than I was using Project Pan items. So I'm going to try and be a little bit better with that and try and use that up. So that's number 6. Number 7 is this Colourpop Lunch Money highlighter. And as you can see, there's quite a lot gone out of that, but I do need to use it more. Like with the Hanky Panky Colourpop eyeshadow, I just didn't use it a lot. I mean, it looks like I've used it loads and that's why I've got that much pan, but it already had quite a lot of pan when I brought it in. Then we've got another Super Shock eyeshadow. So this one is in Shark Attack. It's a really beautiful eyeshadow, and it needs to be used quite a lot because it's drying up a little bit, I would say. It's not like the normal Colourpop formula. It's not nice and creamy, but I don't want to bin it just because it is such a beautiful eyeshadow. So I want to use it a few more times, and then if I feel like it's not performing like it should be, then I'll declutter it into the bin. Right, so then we've got 2 of these. Now I've had these quite a while as well. So these are the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust. So that one is in Solstice. Barely been used, so I need to use that more. And then this one is in Chemtrail. This one looks really nice on the inner corner, and then obviously you've got Solstice. I might try this over my Solstice single eyeshadow just to get more use out of it. So that's those 2. Right, then we've got a blusher. I've had this blusher forever. Well, not forever, but I have had it for a while. It's the NARS Orgasm. Let's take the insert out, and that's what it looks like. So yeah, I do want to get more use out of this, and hopefully with me putting it in a Project Pan. I don't expect to pan it because obviously there's a lot of blusher here, but I do expect to make a dent in it by the end of the year. So that's that one. Then we have this NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Lace. Now I've made good progress on this. As you can see, I've hit pan, but I'm using a shade like that for that's in my Too Faced chocolate bar, so I don't know how well I'm going to do with this, but it's on hand if I do need it. Yeah, so we'll see what we can do with that one. Right, then what shall we do? Concealer. Right, so this is what I mean by what's in my everyday makeup drawer. Concealers, I only ever use one at a time. I don't like pulling different concealers out. I don't have that many anyway. I've probably got less than 5 in my collection. So this is the one that I've been using. If you've been watching my Shop My Stash videos, you'll know. But this is the Revolution even Fast Base Concealer in C2. It really is a beautiful concealer and does remind me of the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser. Is that what it's called? I'll get the proper name. I can never remember the name of that, but it does remind me of that just because it's a very light concealer. It's got the sponge tip there, and I will probably repurchase this when it goes out. I think I only paid like £3 for it from Superdrug, so it's really inexpensive, and yeah, I really like it just because when you're a mature woman like me, I'll be 42 soon, you get fine lines. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but you obviously get fine lines, and this is really good because it's a light concealer, and it doesn't exaggerate those fine lines. Right, next, mascaras. Right, so I've like with concealers, mascaras, I only use one at a time. So I did have the Essence False Lash one, but I didn't really get on with it that well. In fact, I'm going to be doing a video and telling you why. But let's talk about this one. So this one is the PS Beauty False Lash Queen. It reminds me so much of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, down to the packaging. Not down to the wand, because the wand on this isn't hourglass like the Too Faced one is. It's just a normal mascara wand. But yeah, I really like it. In fact, I can wear this without wearing my Kiko False Lashes Concentrate, which is like a false lash effect mascara, but I've been wearing them both together. So this is the Kiko one, and the reason why I've got this is because it was an older mascara, otherwise I would only be using one mascara. So yeah, I use these both together. So as I said, it's the Kiko False Lashes Concentrate. They work really well together, but this Kiko one does work with any mascara really well. So yeah, I definitely want to try more mascaras from Primark. If you've tried a good one, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts on them, or if you've tried this, what's your thoughts on it. Yeah, I'll look forward to hearing your thoughts. Right, so next up is another thing that's in my everyday makeup basket, well, drawer, not basket, is this NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I want to use it all up and get it out of the collection, so that's why this is in my 2020 project pan. It shouldn't really take too long to use that up, I don't think. Then we've got this eyeliner. This seems to be lasting forever. I started using this last year. I can't remember when, probably in the summer sometime. I don't really use black eyeliners anymore. I think I've said that before, just because I feel like they're too harsh on my fair skin. But this brown one is absolutely stunning. It's just really smooth and soft. It doesn't tug on your lower lash line, or like if you want a tight line with it, it's really easy to do that as well. This is in the shade But First Espresso, and when I run out of this one, I'll definitely repurchase. They're really inexpensive, and that's one thing that Essence does well, sorry, a really good like brown eyeliner. Why I couldn't get my words out then, I just don't know. Right, so now we've got two lipsticks. So we've got a Deck of Scarlet lip gloss, which you all know that I love if you've watched my Shop My Stash videos, and I don't think there's too much product in this, so I put it in my project pan 2020 just to try and use it all up. So yeah, there's not a lot of product there, so we'll concentrate on using that. And then this one, I'll be sad when I use it, but I don't want it to go bad. It's one of the Dior Addict lacquer sticks. It's in the shade Underground, and it's just so beautiful, guys. There's not that much left in it, so I just want to use that up, and then maybe I will repurchase it, but they are quite expensive, so I don't know if I will or I won't. But yeah, I really do like this little Dior lipstick. I think that's everything. Actually, I want to talk to you about something that I'm decluttering, which I was quite sad about. I came across this in my everyday makeup drawer and I thought, well, I've had it a while, why don't I add this into my 2020 Project Pan? It's absolutely bulging, and then when I put some on the hand, it was a water consistency, so that to me reads like it's gone bad. So I mean, I haven't even used it on the eyelid, I don't think, but the good thing is it's an identical shade to my Milk one in After Party, so I'm not too bothered about it. I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't get more use out of it, but that's my own fault because I let it go bad and didn't use it. Story of my life. But yeah, that one will be getting decluttered into the bin. Just put that to the side. So this is the end. Thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. If you've not already subscribed and become part of my little fam here on YouTube, I would love it if you did. Please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell, and I will see you again soon. Bye.